Janika here, Janika like paprika. And today we are talking about just some areas that you might be struggling in with your business and why you may or may not be building the momentum as quickly as you want. Because my job is to just put a light on some of the things that you're not seeing, bring the unconscious to the conscious when it comes to making money online. And today, if you know you're waking up feeling like you're struggling in your business, you should be further ahead in your side hustle. I'm going to be sharing 5 mistakes that you could be making that are costing you monies and momentum in your business. So, you guys, I'm a few minutes late. I had a little bit of an anxiety moment here when I was dealing with technology. It's so funny because for a while, I thought it was like a technical thing, and all I needed to do was to toggle over to get the video to show. And I have to say, like, I handled that pretty well, like a G, because the old version of me, the version of me that was always frantic and, like I said, major anxiety attacks when it comes to technology, I would have thrown my hands up in the air and made up an excuse in my mind around why I'm not going to go live today. But I go live every day, Monday to Friday, and I was being tested. The universe is like, all right, I'm going to throw you a curveball and I'm going to see how you handle this, because I couldn't go live. I couldn't figure out the camera. And one of the things, and this is kind of like a side note, hello, if you're joining me live. If you're not joining me live, I need to remind you to be sure to subscribe. If you're on YouTube, be sure to hit the bell, because I share all things manifestation, marketing, money. Energy strategy is my jam, and I teach you how to hashtag manifest like a boss. And I'm all about helping you in your money bag era. I'm all about helping you make money online for a prosperous and purposeful life. All right, now that that's out of the way. So if you've ever struggled with technology, here's why it's so important to have like a morning ritual, because I found myself a lot more grounded in the last 10 minutes trying to rack my brain around why I couldn't go live, which is why I'm late. And when you're having those moments, especially when you're building a business online and you're dealing with technology, you've got to have some sort of a tool, a breathing tool. I do recommend having a ritual around grounding. It's what I do in the morning. And if you're looking for ways to manifest and how to meditate, if you want that morning ritual so that you can really feel zen throughout all the chaos that happens, I'm going to link one of my free guides to help you hashtag manifest like a boss, because the reality is you can't think straight if you're feeling anxious, right? You can't think straight and show up if you're frantic or you're overwhelmed or you're annoyed, and all the things that I could have felt in the last 10 minutes, actually 15 minutes. I'm quite late for my 10 a.m. live, but I was being tested, and I feel like that happened for me so that I could share it with you, because I know I'm not the only one that comes up against technology. I'm not the only one that wants to figure out how to do reels and TikToks and build really high performing email funnels. That takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of breathing. And I praise my morning ritual for being able to power through that. If you've got a morning ritual, drop a 1 in the chat. And if you don't have one, you're going to want to grab the guide in the show notes to help you really connect to your higher, most grounded, most tuned in and intuitive self. All right, let's talk about some of the mistakes that you could be making in your affiliate marketing business, in your network marketing business, social selling, course creation. Maybe you don't have a business and you're like, okay, tell me the mistakes I want to avoid. This is for you. And there are a lot of things we could be doing right and things we could be doing wrong. But today I really just want to bring forward some of the most common mistakes so that you can move the needle forward, because these are things that you can actually like shift right now. You can shift these things right now if you decide that you want to move the needle forward. And you realize that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. And so you're like, you know what? Let me try to do this differently. Okay. Let me try to do this differently. Hello, Courtney. Hello. Happy Monday, Shell. I am going to make sure everybody's here and hanging out with me. If you've ever struggled with technology, or if you can relate to the anxiety around navigating through all the things, like drop a 3 in the chat, because I know I'm not the only one. And right now I feel like, oh, somebody's washing something in my house. So like this shelf it's annoying. It's shaking right now. Oh my God. Zen. Got my crystals over here. Whew, we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. All right. So this is why my work around energy and strategy is so important, because you can have the strategy, you can have the know-how and the tools, but if you're feeling frantic, overwhelmed, if you're feeling anxious or frustrated, angry, annoyed, this is when I encourage you to stop, drop, and manifest, because you got to clear that to be able to show up. It's not how you do it. It's not what you do. It's who you are when you're doing it. So I'm grateful for my tools, and I know I'm not the only one. So I'm glad I could share that bit of relatable connections with you. I'm sure it's totally relatable. So if you're building an online business, and if you're watching this on replay, let me know what your business is. Let me know what you're building or what you're growing. Love to hear about it. Here's what I have to say, what I want you to be conscious of when it comes to building your business and checking yourself if you're not making the progress you want. Now, the first thing is, and again, energy and strategy, the first mistake people make when it comes to starting a side hustle or building in an additional income stream, and the first mistake of that is that you're actually not all in. You're not all in, which means you decided you wanted to start this business, or you got an affiliate link, or you decided you were going to open that Etsy store or start using social media to make money online. Most people, when they get started, they haven't quite decided that they're all in. And what I mean by that is that you've got one toe dipped into the water, but you haven't quite taken the plunge. And this is detrimental to our growth because the universe gets very confused. The universe gets confused, and with that energy, the 1 foot in, 1 foot out, the dipping of the toes, the universe is like, is this person really serious? Does this person really want the success? Do they really want to move the needle forward in their business and their life? Because if that's the case, we've got to communicate to the universe that we are all in. Yes, somebody needs to push me in. And that's why it's so powerful to have mentors and coaches and people that can hold you accountable. This is why I love hosting these morning trainings, because sometimes you just need that little bit of guidance, or a little bit of activation. We're human, you know what I mean? We might have come off, or we're going through some chaos at home, so we need to be able to get ourselves back on track. So the universe needs to know, are you all in? And if I didn't show up today after 15 minutes trying to figure out my whole video camera situation, I would have sent a energetic signal to the universe that said, yeah, she's not all in. She said she was going to do something and she's already given up, but I was being tested. So if you want to start moving the needle forward, building momentum, hitting those, 4-figure months in your business, you've got to go all in. And when you go all in, you know what that looks like. You know what that looks like. You know what going all in looks like. And you know deep down, if you've decided, you go first and the universe always follows. So have you decided that affiliate marketing is your jam? Have you decided that you were all in with figuring out this online business building thing? And are you taking action every day consistently in your windows of the day to create content, to fuel your mind, to do the damn thing? The second mistake a lot of people make, whether or not you're new in the online space, is that A part of you right now, whew, this is a big one. A part of you thinks it's too late, it's oversaturated, you're looking at what other people are doing, you're unconsciously or consciously comparing. You've got like this negative story around yourself. And it's total self-sabotage. It's like, oh my God, I don't have any followers. It's so hard to build on TikTok. I'm looking at all my likes and I'm staring at every post I make and making sure I check back my phone and, double check to see who's commented or liked, right? You're wasting time self-sabotaging. And this is massively detrimental to our growth because we're focusing on what we don't have. We're focusing on the lack of followers. We're focusing on the lack of likes. We're focusing on the lack of our bank accounts. We're focusing on the lack of our, customers and clients. Lack, lack, lack. We're wreaking lack, and lack only attracts more lack. So check yourself. Are you feeling limitless? Do you recognize the absolute potential of prosperity and how there are literally, and I did a live on this the other day, how there's literally millions upon millions of people on these platforms. And even if you sold something for $1 or you had a commission of $1 or you sold something for $1 and you had 500 people that would buy out of the millions of people, that would be $500 a month, right? There's millions of people. And if you could find a way to maybe make $10, this is why I love high ticket affiliate marketing. This is why I love high ticket, because if you were selling something for, let's just say $200 or your commissions was $200, you're then able to, you don't have to sell very many, right? You can sell 10 in a month and make $2,000. And now I should preface, you guys, I want to remind you, I'm hosting the Income Stream Dream Masterclass, and I'm letting you in on a vehicle that has high ticket commissions. I've looked at a lot of business models, and one of the things I'm going to share with you guys, and it's going to be an opportunity to work closely with me. If you're looking for high ticket commissions, you want more than the $10 that you get here, the $7 that you get there, and you want high ticket. I'm talking $150 commissions through systems and automation. And if you sold 5 $200, whatever it is, products or services, 5 of them in a month, that's $1,000. I'm going to break down the Income Stream Dream. The link is in the comments at the time of this recording, and it's a 3-day masterclass. If you're watching this at a later time, because I'm broadcasting everywhere, chances are you're going to be able to get inside this challenge, and it's probably going to be turned into a mini course. And you're going to know about the most simple business model, the additional income stream. You can be building your business right now, but if you want another income stream, I'm going to break down how you can earn high ticket commissions with this vehicle. Actually, a couple of vehicles right now. So I love high ticket commissions, because you've got, more, you've got more to work with, right? You're not stressed out about trying to sell to 500 people. You could be selling to 5 people in a month. And if you're making $200 per commission, that's $1,000, right? So yeah, I'm so excited. Black Lips Matter Lip Care and Clothing. I love it, Shay. Oh my God, Black Lips Matter. Oh my God, I'm totally going to check in on that. I love it. Thank you for sharing that. And I'm so happy to see you here. All right, third mistake you could be making is that you have no strategy. So you're literally throwing spaghetti against the wall, or you're simply following a strategy of somebody who may not have the success that you desire. And this is very common when you're in network marketing. It's very common when you're just getting started out. You don't necessarily have the tools. You're not learning from somebody who's operating in a way that feels aligned for you, or you're just trying it out, again, dipping your toes and posting inconsistently with no absolute strategy, no method to your madness, right? When I go live, when I'm doing a training, there's always a reason and a method, and it's actually to draw attention to whatever it is I'm selling at that time. right? So having a strategy, having systems and automation, whether you're building in network marketing, and I'm going to talk to you guys about how I have access to systems and automation inside of an industry like network marketing. It's actually called social retail. And having a strategy, you guys, simplifies the process. The other day I went live and I asked, like, how much time do you spend looking for strategies and how much time do you actually spend implementing, right? I'm all about letting it be easy, and I've looked at different business models, and whenever I'm bringing an income stream on, drop a 3 if you can relate. If you're bringing in an additional income stream, would you like to have systems and automation? Drop a 3 in the chat. You're not bringing on an income stream so that you can work more. You want an income stream that has systems and automation. That's what you want to look for. And I'm going to dive deeper into what to look for when you're bringing on an additional income stream. I'm all about the systems and automation, which is why I'm not actively trading when it comes to like crypto. I've got that automated, right? The more automation, the more freedom, the more passive income. All right, number 4, you're listening to too many people or not enough. It's like one extreme or the other. You go from one training to the other and you're listening to too many people and you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling confused, and it's kind of like a mishmash of information. You guys pick like 1 or 2 people you can obsessively follow and learn from. And at that point, you will have everything you need and you'll be able to take more action. And I know this because I've had like overload paralysis, like information overload, where I like listened to too many people and then I didn't know who I was, right? So find 1 or 2 people that are a couple steps ahead of you. And I hope that you find that here in this space, and learn and implement. Learn, implement, and then teach it. Learn, implement, teach. This is something my mentor taught me, is to learn it, implement it, teach it. Can somebody write learn, implement, teach in the chat? Like really, really anchor that in, because it is a game changer. Having 1 or 2 people that you follow that you can learn from, implement, and then teach it. Brilliant. And the last thing is, you guys, big mistake, a lot of affiliate marketers, network marketers, anyone, even as a course creator, is that you don't actually have a personal brand. Okay, this is a mistake that digital creators make, and they think that they can just grab a link and post about their products all day long, right? Find different ways they can talk about it, scream from the rooftops about it, right? It's not about you spamming, it's about you having a personal brand. A personal brand, it allows you to connect to who you are, because who you are is actually what sells. People don't necessarily just buy the product. The product is actually the second reason why they buy. This is why you can have 10 people selling the same different things and one person will win the sale. And it's because that person has built a personal brand. That means that person has been able to connect and build that know, like, and trust factor. They are able to stand out from the hundreds of people that are selling bags and lipstick and supplements, right? Having a personal brand allows you to stand out. And if you don't have a personal brand, again, I'm all about gifting you valuable freebies and downloads. So I will include my 2.0 brand activation blueprint so that you can familiarize yourself or just like tweak those areas in your business and in your brand that need the tweaking. All right. So these are the things that once you really anchor in on and you just kind of clean up or do more of or less of, you're going to start building momentum. You're going to start seeing results. Thanks for sharing that, Jess. You're amazing. I appreciate you. So I hope this is helpful. You guys really take note of those 5 areas where you know deep down you can be improving. And if you just start with one, you're going to move the momentum in your business. And if you're watching this right now or on replay and you're like, I'm ready for another income stream, Go ahead and register. I'm super excited, you guys. It's going to be in 2 weeks. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to be talking more about it in the next few days. But go out there and take action. Go out there and hashtag manifest like a boss. And I will see you guys again tomorrow.